Welcome. I'm Richard Hosnut, and I'm your host for this Ageless Wisdom series, 24 volumes, more than 10,000 pages of the greatest wisdom available to humanity today. Here is a quick introduction, and then I'll be back with you to share with you some deep insights from the Ageless Wisdom.
Welcome to the Ageless Wisdom series, which greatly accelerates your ability to live more of a wisdom-inspired life. The Ageless Wisdom is 24 volumes and over 10,000 pages of the most in-depth wisdom available to humanity. Its author is the Master Dijwal Kul, a God-realized enlightened avatar working with Christ and two other extraordinary masters in the spiritual kingdom. Humans know the mineral, plant, animal, and human kingdoms. When humans achieve the highest level of spiritual development, frequently referred to as enlightenment and God realization, they graduate from the human to the spiritual kingdom. This is probably your only opportunity to learn and utilize the great information in the Ageless Wisdom to live a more wisdom-inspired life. I am one of the most experienced and knowledgeable people of the Ageless Wisdom. I have studied it for decades and written about it in many of my 10 books. I have read and studied every volume and have read most volumes multiple times. Each episode in this series focuses on a powerful and extraordinarily helpful element of Ageless Wisdom.
I try in this series on the Ageless Wisdom to really focus on proven and practical things that you can use in your life in terms of understanding how things work. And that's really true for this particular episode and the episode that went before it, quite frankly, that are both focused to one degree or another on the creative process. And this one makes the connection between the creative process and our soul. So let's get into the creativity quote for this episode. Creative work proves the fact of the soul. Through the use of the creative imagination, our soul, as contrasted to our ego, creates the more advanced person. The more the soul is the person and is really guiding the person, the more you are really seeing the nature of that person's soul, and the more creative that person becomes. So, in these episodes, I've talked about the difference between the ego and the soul. And they're really two different guidance systems. The ego is all about me. Okay? Make me look good. Let me be successful. Let me have more money. Let me win. All that sort of stuff. It's all about me, me, me. The soul is about us. It's about humanity. It's about the bigger picture of life. And that's really what creativity is all about. And the way that you get there is through a spiritual journey where the cornerstone practice is meditation, where you become more present. You settle down the monkey mind, okay? So that you can allow the soul to come through. Our soul is, in defining intuition, which is a great source for creativity, intuition is the voice of our soul, that spark of divinity, that reflection of divinity that's in all of us. So it's an extraordinarily high power that you're accessing. And of course, I've used creativity in my business life extensively. For 25 years, after founding a company, I had a company that invented breakthrough new products for major corporations. So I'm very, very familiar with the creative process, because inventing breakthrough new products is not easy, and it requires both high-level skills that are talked about here and processes for generating ideas. Well, I hope this is helpful to you. I look forward to reconnecting with you soon, and thank you very much.